Joining us now to discuss how the hostage deal came together is retired Major General David Harris, as well as this attack. Good morning, General. Thank you for joining us this morning. This
Good morning, Robin, Larry.
loose affiliation of Iranian-backed fighters, does that give the U.S. a particular target to respond to?
It certainly gives them a target. What's happening is the Iranian-based militias, whether they're in Syria or Iraq or in Yemen, they're sort of poking at the bear, meaning us. And the more they poke, we have to respond. And I think the fact that now Americans have been killed, 3 American service members have been killed, sort of changes the rules of engagement. And I think our response now is going to be more robust than it has been in the past.
But I know President Biden, and I'm sure Americans are leery of getting drawn into a full conflict here. So how do you deal with a situation like this without escalating a full-blown war?
That is a difficulty. We do not want to get into a full-blown war with Iran. And I know there have been calls to openly attack Iran. That I don't think would serve anyone well, and it would just ignite more fighting within the Middle East. Iran wants to be the dominant force within the Middle East in that area of the world, and they're using these militias that are backed by them. And we need to attack the militias aggressively, absolutely deny their capability to attack us and to attack the shipping in the Red Sea. And do that without an open attack on Iran. And one of the difficulties is those militia groups, they may act on their own, even though they're backed by Iran with money and with armaments. But that doesn't mean that Iran actually gave the command to attack this base.
And the war in Gaza, what is your assessment of Israel's progress, and what does it mean for ongoing negotiations for the hostages currently underway?
In my opinion, the stated war objective is by Benjamin Netanyahu and his war cabinet, is to completely eliminate Hamas and to get the hostages back. Those are 2 conflicting objectives. To completely eliminate Hamas means that the Hamas, if you completely eliminate them, there's no reason why they should negotiate and release the hostages. So it's really a tug of war between those 2 objectives. I know that there are discussions taking place in Paris right now for an extensive ceasefire. Hopefully that will bear fruit. At the same time, the Israeli Defense Forces are not slowing down their attacks in the Gaza area and Han Yunis.
All right, General Harris, we appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you.
Sure thing.